What's up guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm showing you the fastest and easiest way to make your own emotes for Twitch or any other streaming service. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I am going to start live streaming on YouTube, and if you find anything in this video useful or helpful, be sure to smash that like button too. So before I go through the process on how to make the emotes from start to finish, I'm going to show you a couple of the tools we're going to need throughout this process. First, you're going to want to find your pen tool. In Illustrator or Photoshop, it's going to be over here on the side. You're going to want to click that. For this, you're going to want to draw lines around the outside of your sketch. So you can do that by just connecting dots here. And you can do that, and there's going to be rough edges, but something else you can do is when you click down, hold it and bend it, and you can manipulate the shape and really get more natural shapes that way. Find the shape tool on the side. For a polygon, if you go down to 3 sides, it'll do a triangle, as well as if you are doing any shape, when you just drag around, it doesn't have locked dimensions. If you hold shift, it'll stay symmetrical the whole time. So you're going to want to learn how to use these as well, in addition with the shape building tool, which I'll get into in just a second. Alright guys, always remember that you can go back if you make a mistake with Control Z or Edit Undo. For this one, if you've drawn a bunch of shapes, you can select all of them and go to your shape builder tool right here, and it'll already have it on addition. If you hold down Alt or Command on a Mac, it'll be subtraction, but you can come through all the different sections of the shapes you've selected and draw through the ones you want to add, or you can come through and subtract through the ones you don't want to add. That's how you can add shapes together and use the shape builder tool to form, rounded out parts that you normally wouldn't draw out, or just make larger images without drawing every piece out. Remember, you can always hit Control plus or minus to zoom in or out, and you can hold spacebar to move around the image, or if you're drawing an image, to move around where you're drawing it or placing it. So when it comes to the process of emotes, the first thing you're going to want to do is sketch it out with everything that you want to include, the shadows, everything, and then put it as a base layer behind what you're doing. And then you can either make the transparency lighter or toggle it on and off while you're working. So the next thing you want to do when you're tracing out or filling in your emote, you want to work from back to front and out to in. What I mean by that is you want to work the farthest thing away from the front of the image, so back here, and then also the outside of the image, everything that goes around the outside and is not in the center of the image. You want to start there. So trace out the head. You don't have to worry about the shadow or the outline as much because you can add that at the end, but you want to trace out the head, ears, or anything else on the outside of your emote, and then work into details, shadow lines, and eyes, everything like that after you do your outside part. The last 2 steps of the process I'm going to say together. They are working in layers and coloring last. So make sure it didn't do a great job for this image because I exported it all into the program off of a hard drive and it didn't save in layers. But come in and all of your different assets in your image, your eyes, your eyebrows, your group of shadows, all of your different line groups, have them separated into layers from back to front. It makes it easier for changing size, selecting all of them, changing the colors of all of them. So when you work in groups, you can manipulate different layers separately. And then with colors, you're going to want to color last after you have everything set. It just makes it easier so you don't have to change anything or manipulate an asset after you've already colored it. Thanks again, guys, for hanging through to the end. I hope this was helpful. Going through these processes, using these tools, you'll be able to make any emote regardless of how hard or complex the image is. If you found this useful, be sure to like and subscribe. It does really help me out. And hit up my socials that I put down in the description, and maybe I'll see you in a live stream soon. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.